Let's check out the Royal Scions in Oathbreaker and see what kind of signature spell might be best for this deck. For 1, a blue, and a red, the Royal Scions starts at 5 loyalty. +1, draw a card, then discard a card. +1 again, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn. -8, draw 4 cards. When you do, the Royal Scion deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. So let's talk power first. These abilities aren't insanely good, however at 3 mana and 5 loyalty and having 2 pluses, I think it's still potentially very strong. And obviously how strong the deck is going to be depends a lot on your signature spell too. So let's take a look at some options for that. If we wanted to focus on that -8, draw as many cards as possible and maybe even knock an opponent out, we could pick a signature spell that wheels and gets our hand back up to 7, or a draw spell with Proliferate, which does double duty in getting the Royal Scions up to that -8 and filling your hand. A draw spell with Delve could take advantage of that +1, the draw and discard effect, turning the cards you discard into cost reduction. Master the Way is kind of like a -8 on its own. Draw a card, then Master the Way deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of cards in your hand. And my personal favorite, See the Truth. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. If this spell was cast from anywhere other than your hand, put each of those cards into your hand instead. So as your signature spell, this just draws you 3 cards for 2 mana. I really like options that are better as signature spells than anywhere else in your deck. If we wanted a signature spell that synergizes with the other +1, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains first strike and trample until end of turn, then a signature spell that gives that creature double strike until end of turn might be a really good option. Or synergizing with that first +1, Search for Survivors says, shuffle your graveyard. An opponent chooses a card from it at random. If that card is a creature card, put it into play. Otherwise, remove it from the game. I don't know how I've never heard of this card, probably because it's not good, but it is pretty cool. It's very unique. It would be a neat challenge to build. You would want to make sure there are only bomb creatures in your graveyard, obviously, and just delve away the rest. This is my pick for a bad, fun, challenging build. The +1 would also help for a Spellslinger type of deck that utilizes the graveyard and tries to get a bunch of instant and sorceries in there to deal a bunch of damage with Immolating Glare, or make a big Amass token with Invade the City, or just get some value with Invoke Calamity. If you enjoy Oathbreaker content like this, consider subscribing. I think I'm one of the few people on YouTube making regular Oathbreaker content. Frankly, it doesn't perform well compared to EDH stuff, but I just love it. I love the format, and I really appreciate all the likes and the comments and the support I've been getting with these. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.